I'm going to get past this next test, and I'm going to fail it. But, I think my worst grade on the test this year has been a B, so I'm pretty
Wow.
proud of that.
Wow. Have you ever pulled the "Do you know who I'm going to be" card?
No, no. At school, kids all the time ask me why don't I brag about my music. I'm just not that kind of person. I mean, I'm very humble to be able to do what I'm doing right now. So, it's kind of one of them things where a lot of people are starting to find out, and they're really starting to support me. But it's pretty cool.
Josey, you just keep saying all the right things to make me want to be your fan even more. So.
Oh, thank you.
And if I wanted to be more of your fan, I would have to follow you on Facebook and Twitter and all that. It is Pimp Yourself portion of the interview. How do I do that, Josey? How do I keep in touch with you on a daily basis and find out where Josey Milner is going to be next?
It's real simple. I, of course, have a Facebook. Everyone seems to have a Facebook, so it's just facebook.com/Josey Milner. And it's JOSEYMILNER. And you can follow me on my Twitter and YouTube and pretty much everything. And I love keeping contact with fans, so, definitely get a hold of me. And, of course, keep up with me and come out and see a show if you're close by. And I'm also on iTunes. I have my Not Pretty Enough and Dead Flower for sale on iTunes. And I also have kind of a thing going right now with my bullying campaign that you mentioned, where I'm selling a CD for $5. And for every CD I sell, $1 of the proceeds goes to the organization that I'm associated with, which we will get into here in a little bit.
We're going to get into it right now because it is important to hear about. You are the face and spokesperson of the anti-bullying campaign, and that is Hopes and Doves. Am I getting that right?
Angels and Doves.
Angels and Doves. I was so close.
So close, yeah.
But so again, being in high school, obviously you've seen the effects of bullying. Hopefully none of the severe effects, but obviously you've got a closer eye on a lot of the artists that are out right now, I think, being that you're still in high school. So what made this one super special for you? Obviously you're a really upbeat, fun person. What made this even cross your mind?
Well, bullying is kind of something that I have seen a lot since I have been in high school. And it's just kind of one of them things that it just gets under my skin. It drives me crazy. And for people to kind of have or I guess you could say not have the audacity to pick on someone like that. And it really hurts my heart every time I see something like it. And I'm one of them people who stands up for someone who's being picked on or being called names or anything like that. And I've always been that way because that's how I was raised. So, it's just one of them things that I felt needed to have some extra support. So I kind of decided to take that under, I guess, along with my career and try to help out the association or the organization that I'm associated with.
Yeah, and again, it is a very hot topic lately, and again, it's been a subject that's been in the forefront of news, and I'm kind of glad that even with your very extensive schedule that you've got going on, you find time to talk about the little guy and pass the word along about anti-bullying campaigns and things like that. That's awesome.
Definitely, and it's one of them things that people know about, they just don't know how severe it is. And so for me to be able to be the age that I am, I feel like I can connect with students as well as parents even who are maybe having a child who's being bullied. So, it's kind of one of them things that it's kind of fits perfect with what I'm doing and who I am kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of times people don't want to see it, but it needs to be brought forward, and you're doing that, and that's awesome. So, Josey,
yes.
So, Josey, tell us about the new single. It's called Not Pretty Enough, and it is affiliated with your anti-bullying campaign. Tell us a little bit.
Yes, Not Pretty Enough is a song that my manager, Michael, found, and, he heard it, and he's like, wow, that'd be a really good one for Josey to do. So he sent it over to me, and I pretty much fell in love with it as soon as I heard it, especially the lyrics behind it. The lyrics is what really hit me as soon as I heard it. So, I went to the studio, and we did that one. I got to work with some amazing people in the studio, and it was awesome. And my producer, Micah, who actually did the guitar part in it as well as the backup, he just changed that song completely from what it started. And so, when that song got out, people really grabbed a hold of it and the meaning behind it. And actually, Angels and Doves kind of came across it, and it just kind of went from there because it was pretty much a mutual agreement to where my song fit with them, and I loved what they were doing. So we just decided to partner up, and I'd help them out, and they can help me out. But Angels and Doves is a national bullying organization that goes around and talks to schools about bullying, trying to raise awareness for it. They talk to teachers and staff and kind of instruct them on what to do in case they've witnessed bullying, or so they know what to do. And they also hand out bullying books to kind of help them along as well. They also offer a hotline for anyone to call if they need help or just need to talk to anyone. They're right there for you. So it's a great organization, and I'm very, very glad to be able to be associated with them.
So what I just gathered from that was the song came, then the association with Angels and Doves came because of the song?
Yeah, well, they were already out doing, it was already an organization that was already put together, and they came across my song, and it was kind of a, hey, this fits together really well kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's perfect. I like that. Again, it just shows that you've got, that magnetism that, a lot of artists need these days.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, again, Josey, it's been spectacular chatting with you. I am more than a fan now, especially now that I've gotten to know you a little bit better. And hopefully I'll see you very, very soon on the big top 40 radio charts. Again, it's been awesome to talk to you, Josey Milner. You have yourself a great evening, okay?
Well, thank you, and you too.
Am I not pretty enough? Is my heart too broken? Do I cry too much? Am I too outspoken? Don't I make you laugh? Should I try it harder? Why do you see right through me? I live, I breathe, I let it rain on me. I sleep, I wake, I try hard not to break. I crave, I love, I've waited long enough. I try as hard as I can. Am I not pretty enough? Is my heart too broken? Do I cry too much? Am I too outspoken? Don't I make you laugh? Should I try it harder? Why do you see right through me? I laugh, I feel, I make believe it's real. I fall, I freeze, I pray down on my knees. I hope, I stand, I take it like a man. I try as hard as I can. Am I not pretty enough? Is my heart too broken? Do I cry too much? Am I too outspoken? Don't I make you laugh? Should I try it harder? Why do you see right through me? Why do you see? Why do you see? Why do you see right through me? Why do you see? Why do you see? Why do you see right through me? Why do you see? Why do you see? Why do you see right through me? Why do you see? Why do you see? Why do you see right through me?
Are you on Twitter? Yeah.
Follow us on Twitter at OTBP Podcast.
Follow me, all right?
Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Off the Beaten Path.
Passed on my defenses, acted all alone. answered every question fast as they were thrown, and I was strong, whether right or wrong. With evidence against me, witness all around, I found myself an outlaw, just another town I don't belong. So now I'm gone, and the angels took fire. Now the devil wants his turn, led by the choir, all the promises they burn. Feeling of knowing just right when it's all going down in a different town. Grabbed a pen and paper, planned my getaway. Ran out of town to paint. I've been a Boulevardier since I was born. All my lessons learned, and the angels took fire. Now the devil wants his turn, led by the choir, all the promises they burn. A feeling of knowing just right when it's all going down in a different town. I'll be low and beholding the only peace that I know. A muzzled gun, a puzzled silver queen, she knows that the angels took fire. Now the devil wants his turn, led by the choir, all the promises they burn. A feeling of knowing just right when it's all going down in a different town, in a different town, in a different town.
Pat podcast. Again, I am Ben Merritt, and he is Steve Carlson with Different Town. And I found Steve Carlson in a very, very fun way. I am a fan of Christian Kane. If you haven't heard of Christian Kane, I'll get to him on another episode, I promise. He's not scheduled for today's episode, though. Sorry. But I found him through Christian Kane, which was great. And the way that I found him is on a website called Stage It. They are not a sponsor. I am not being paid to say this, but Stage It is fantastic. You know, I was telling you about Ustream earlier. Stage It is the exact same idea, except Ustream, it's kind of just like a live cam. You know, they can do a little bit of anything. And you're allowed to check it out for free. You don't have to pay for it at all. So that's why artists go there for like question and answers. They do AMAs there. AMAs Ask Me Anythings. So artists like to just hang out on Ustream. Well, if you get a Stage It show, it's a show. You're going to see some music. You're going to hear some music. You're going to be able to listen to your favorite artist. And Steve Carlson, along with Christian Kane, are Stage It fanatics. They are also in Europe all the time. So if you're a listener in Europe, hey, there you go. Good chance to check out some great country music when they go to Europe. Actually, I believe Christian Kane just came back from Europe. I think Steve Carlson might actually still be over there. So, again, Steve Carlson with a great tune, Different Town. Again, check him out. Steve Carlson on Twitter and Steve Carlson Music on Facebook. So, Ben Merritt, again with you for Off the Beaten Path podcast. I appreciate your time and your effort hearing some of this great independent and brand new country music. It's spectacular. I love showing you guys all this stuff, so I'm just going to keep it rolling because that's what I do best. Lucy Angel is working on some new merchandise, actually. So if you got ideas, send them to her. Go to her Twitter account, Lucy Angel Band, and her Facebook page, Lucy Angel Music. Don't get them twisted. Lucy Angel banned for Twitter and music.